Okay.
We look sexy.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. All right.
I'll have one half of us does.
That's you.
Your half.
You. Yeah. Whatever.
Hola, this is Laurita from Espresso con Leche, and I'm so excited to be at the EPCOT Food and Wine Festival in none other than Orlando with the one and only Chef Robert Irvine.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien. And I just got to participate in this wonderful activity where we got to taste some of Chef Robert's creations and drink wine, which is always fun. And he is if you don't already know, if you've been living under a rock, he is the host of Dinner Impossible and Restaurant Impossible also, which, by the way, I love those shows, and Mom loves them even more, too. So
Mom's the best. We love Mom.
We love, shout out to our cameragrapher, Mami Mirna. And I have to tell you, one of my favorite episodes, the one that always sticks out in my head of Dinner Impossible, was the one that you shot in Puerto Rico.
Oh, the quinceañera. And do you know, the funny part is that show is actually used in schools to teach integration of ethnicity.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
it's
wonderful. Amazing, yeah. And that's 5 years plus we
and this is Hispanic Heritage Month, so that's amazing. That's really amazing to learn. Because, I mean, that, so do you have an episode where you thought, like, I mean, the shows are called Restaurant Impossible and Dinner Impossible, and really the premise of the shows is to take a situation like a restaurant that's maybe not doing as well but that has potential, or to take an event that needs to be pulled off in a matter of hours and to just give it this total makeover. Have you ever had an event where you think, or a situation where you think, really this might just be impossible?
There's no such word as impossible in my dictionary. I truly believe Dinner Impossible was a great show, 100 plus episodes of craziness, okay? And the quinceañera was very special to me, not only because it was a special time for that young lady, but also because I had my father with me. And he got to visit and visit a culture he's never been to before. And I thought that was really exciting for him. It was great for me, other than making the cake in that 100-degree weather with the pastries. But
I feel like I have to apologize for my people for that.
They were, let me tell you, I'd never done a cake in the rainforest before, so it was educational and fun for me. But Dinner Impossible was very strange because no food, no equipment, a timeline, and some type of event with no knowledge. So we finished 100 episodes of that. And here we are now with 130 episodes of Restaurant Impossible, with families that are failing not only their business, but also, you know, their life, their relationships, their homes, and their businesses.
You talked about some really moving stories of families whose businesses, whose restaurants were struggling, and I really, honestly, I teared up because you mentioned a family whose son, I believe the one that you mentioned that had autism. And you mentioned about his going to a camp for children with chronic conditions that was started by Paul Newman. And actually, I started going to a Camp on the Creek in Eustis, Florida. That was started by the great Paul Newman.
But the cool thing about Paul Newman, not only, you know, obviously rest in peace, but he's done such amazing things, even in his passing, with his foundation that continues to give and give children hope. And it's really exciting because the Double H Ranch, the ranch I was talking about in upstate New York, has such an amazing facility, not only for children to have fun, but also with medical staff that their parents do not have to be there giving injections and pills and reminding people to do things.
Exactly.
So the parents can have a break, the kids can have a break with their friends and get taken care of. So some good things.
Yeah, I mean, I have spina bifida. I was born with spina bifida. So for us, when I was growing up, you know, as a 10, 12-year-old, whenever going to that camp, I mean, just having neurosurgeons on staff, and you can't be safer than in a place where there are brain surgeons on staff. So definitely, I just
could have been a chef. That
well, it's important to have chefs on staff too. Very important. Very important. I have to ask you. So, what do you think of Orlando? Is it to visit often?
Well, my children live in Orlando, so I wouldn't say often. I'm on the road a lot, you know, 345 days a year. My children do travel with me sometimes, but obviously school, so they'll be here after school today to spend the weekend here. But Orlando You know, it's so funny because Walt Disney has made such an impact here, and I think, I don't know if it's 54 square miles or more now, but last year it was 54 square miles of parks, and it employs great people, and Orlando wouldn't be the same if it wasn't for Walt Disney.
It wouldn't, definitely. And I never get tired of it, let me tell you. I mean, I'm honest, and Epcot's my favorite park. And can you tell me, what's your approach to food? What's your personal philosophy as a chef?
Food should be simple. The less you do to it, the better it is. You know, you always hear me say, use salt and pepper, and you heard me say it this morning. The simpler the food, the better it is. Keep it what it's supposed to be. If it's fish, then I want to taste the fish. I don't want it smothered in lots of things. So I tend to go more fresh salad type items, which are cold on the plate, and then a hot protein. I like asparagus salads, haricot vert salads, beet salads, and something very simple, whether it be steak, fish, chicken, or shrimp. So I'm very hot and cold.
That's amazing. And one last question, because you know, as a blogger, I'm also representing the Transitions campaign, and
look at this, yeah, look at this. I've been a Transitions wearer for longer than you, I'm sure.
Well, I
like
have been
10 something years, I don't know.
I've been wearing glasses since I was in 2nd grade,
so a couple of years then.
Right.
Like I
just
said,
last week.
I've been
just
wearing
last
them a long time.
Just last week. But I love my transitions. So I always get transitions.
Why do you love them? Let me ask you.
Well, I mean, it's hard to be changing. You know, I do have a prescription pair of glasses, which is actually missing in action right now. But that's the thing. I mean, I always wear these to read and to just anything.
You walk around Orlando, right? 100 degrees. Like people are like this. I can't see anything. And then they have to take their glasses off to put another pair of glasses on.
Exactly.
Or then put shades on.
I always turn into all thumbs when I'm like scrambling through my purse, you know, which is like.
Plus, my transitions look cool.
They
it makes
do.
me look cool.
You do.
I always say to mums and dads with young children, when they're squinting, they can't see, and they're wearing these glasses that they probably can't even see out of. This child needs transitions. You know, they adapt to the light in any situation, light or dark.
Exactly.
And I wear them on set, I wear them when I drive, I actually wear them when I go to sleep.
Wow.
Yeah, because I normally sit there and I go.
The only times I don't wear them are in the shower or when I go to sleep. But yeah, I mean, I would have very clear dreams if I did. But
you know the fun part, what I do?
yes.
When I go on vacations, like I was in Afghanistan or Fiji, I take a picture of a place I'm looking at through my glasses so people can actually see what I see. It's kind of cool. You should do it.
I should do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I mean, we're at Disney, so I'll have to do that.
It's just fun getting a very different perspective, what you see and what they see.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. It's brilliant.
I'm not brilliant, but
What
I
do
thought
you
it was
do?
kind of cool.
What do you do to maintain eye health? You know, through your diet, you know, and through what you cook in your kitchen.
Well, I'm a huge believer that healthy lifestyle, not only, and you know, healthy lifestyle can be kind of measured in different people, but I truly believe that the green leafy vegetables, the peppers, the chocolates, and chocolate is good for your eyes. So is wine in moderation. Nuts.
My woman filter just said just thought chocolate and wine zeroed in.
You've got to incorporate these things, beta carotene, you know, that really help your eyes in your diet. And that's not just for the body. It's because we only get one set of eyes. The body right now we can replace pretty much everything in it, but the eyes we can't. I mean, we get one set, so you've got to take care of your eyes. Green leafy vegetables, fruit, some chocolate. Youngsters, no wine for you. A mom can have some wine. Nuts.
I can have some wine. I'm of age, so. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome.
Much. I really appreciate it. And one last thing, how can and everybody follow along with you?
It's easy. They can get some great tips and recipes from transitions.com/food, or they can follow me at chefirvine.com or on Twitter, which we know now,
yes.
at Robert Irvine, because I follow all the tweets. I write all my own tweets, just so you know.
He's stalking me now. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
See ya!
See ya. Nos vemos.